People want one government, one tax. Some of the business houses are paying 14, 15 tax as of now. Multiple self-styled government. Government servants are paying 24% of their salary 1 month. And last time AICC failed to us. This time also they are lukewarm. I think AICC, I can't say they are doing very well.
Nagaland is all set to go for elections on this month, that is February 27. And this is the state where there is no oppositions. And right now, I am sitting with Nagaland State Congress President K Therie. Welcome to India Today, sir.
Thank you.
Yeah. So what are the main issues in Nagaland?
Well, our priority is to endeavor implement the agreed political solutions. This is one of the major and priority of the state. Second thing is we have to restore governance so that people live under safety and security to life and properties. There are two major. Third thing is infrastructures. We are far behind from neighboring states and the nation. So we need a lot of changes in the infrastructures, such as power supply. Half of the day we don't get power. Nobody drinks safe drinking water. And also, if you look at the roads, we are still in the slum areas. So we need a lot of changes in Nagaland, and I think given opportunity, Congress will be able to deliver our manifesto, which we have already offered.
When was the last year where Congress was in power in Nagaland?
Till 2003, we were in power.
But after that, what happened?
Well, we call ceasefire agreement. Then there was ceasefire monitoring camps almost everywhere, and thousands of weapons are left free. And therefore Congress have not been able to really come out to exercise our franchise and also voice, because they think that Congress is a nationalist, and we don't support their secession movement. But in reality, Congress is the only party who have offered to mediate. And we believe in our endeavor to solve the political solution, playing the role of mediatory role. But that has not been taken well. That's why now we have a government that sides with the secessionist group. And so there is no solution.
So in how many seats Congress this time is contesting?
We are contesting only in 23 seats.
Why? You don't have candidates, or you just don't want to fight in the elections?
No, you see, we don't have candidate, honestly. The concept of our villages will have lived in the boundaried wall, under boundaried wall, and chieftains used to decide mostly all the political or administrative decisions in the past. That culture and custom we have not been able to synchronize with the democracy. Now, a professor maybe, or a political analyst maybe, you know everything what is happening. The ideologies of are different. We are traveling in two ideologies.
What are the two ideologies now?
Well, for Congress, we feel secular democracy is one, and the other is a communal ideology that they wanted the Hindu nationalism. We feel that it should be a secular government.
Nagaland so far is a Christian-dominated state. Now, my question to you is, Congress is fighting only in 23 seats. You were saying there is no candidate, but what may be the reason?
One factor is that villagers believe, the village chieftains believe, money and power. They don't understand what is ideology, what is secular ideology, what is communal ideology, that they don't understand. Of course, we are Christian-dominated people, but then they don't know that they are voting against their own faith. This is the major setback. Despite of having 80% or more literacy and well-spoken English and everybody can read and write, it's a very unfortunate that even the well-qualified people, the so-called intelligentsias, they are unable to control, unable to make understand the villages, the mob. So it is the mob decision all the time, and that's how now they know they don't like the performance of BJP. They don't like the ideas of the BJP because of various factors which are against our ethnic values and also faith. But then I don't understand how they continue to go with the BJP, now LJP for example. What they have said, not even a word about Nagaland, but everybody has rushed for LJP. RPI, they did not exist here at all, but they have candidate. BJP, LJP, and RPI, I think they are fighting over 45 seats. So now this is a shock to many of us, the way people have rushed for LJP, which did not exist at all before the announcement of election. I don't know, something has gone wrong with Nagas.
So LJP belongs to the Ramvilas Paswan's party, right?
Right.
So do you think that do you think there is an internal fight, if you can see that NDPP and BJP was going through regarding the ticket distributions or the shit sharing, which I may say? Do you think LJP may be working as a B team?
See, I saw the other day we were traveling back from Delhi on 3rd of this month. Deputy Chief Minister and BJP and also the President Imna Alon. There was unusual smile in their face. So I was just wondering what is happening. I was betting on their shoulders. Then when we landed in the airport, their supporters started shouting, LJP, long life. I was shocked because there was no LJP at all in Nagaland. And next day there was about 20 candidates. So this is a ploy to throw out Mr. Rio by BJP. And even RPA has joined that band. So I think RJP and BJP will have a majority of the numbers and they will claim the chief minister's post.
What about the long pending Naga solution? What is your take on it?
You see, the government of India has agreed with the negotiators in two agreements. If the state government so in a resolution decide to implement the agreed solution, government of India cannot stop. Or even if I am alone or few members, we come to the next meeting, we move a resolution. People cannot say, no, we don't want solution. But that resolution has never been moved by the chief minister or any members. And they wanted to continue talk. What more to talk? For Nagaland, whatever agreed, they have agreed. And if there are something nitty-gritty to be arranged for the Manipur and Arunachal, that is left with them in between them. But if there is a need, then the people's government should take responsibility in suggesting honorable and acceptable, which is, would benefit the interests of the people. So people's interests should be the solution. People's interests should be accepted by both the parties. And I think that will be honorable for every one of them and will forgive the past if both the teams accept. And we know what is givable by the government of India. We know what is people's aspiration. So although the Naga political troops, they may have fought for sovereignty and integration, but then they also must understand that the reality is people want peace. People want one government, one tax, and development.
So coming to you have raised the one point, one government, one tax. What do you mean by that? Is Nagaland run by the parallel government?
Some of the business houses are paying 14, 15 tax as of now.
Why?
Multiple self-styled government, and we don't have a.
How many self-styled government in Nagaland?
I think I don't know exactly precisely, but more than 10. More than 10 we have.
Can you name?
Yes, under unification there are 7 factions. Then Nikki faction is there. Then here in the another faction, major faction is NNC and IM. Then other small groups are also there. Depending on their own guess, but government servants are paying 24% of their salary 1 month, and the business people, everybody collects random. We don't know.
How much?
I think the percentage-wise, I don't exactly understand, but they collect more than 700 crores in a year.
So, since how many years Congress doesn't have any legislator in the Nagaland State Assembly?
Since 2015, we don't have.
Single legislator.
Yeah. People have, one time the legislators defected to the NDPP. Thereafter, we don't have.
This time also, since I landed in Dimapur, I can't see Congress anywhere, not even a flag. Where is Congress now?
No, we have to continue to educate our people through election manifesto. There has to be a vision statement from any political party if they really mean to do something. So we have no reason why Congress candidates should be defeated. If others are not offering any election manifesto, that means they're objective. They don't have objective. They don't have vision for the people. They just want to rule and then rob. I think that much. But this is unfortunately not even people. I don't know whether people will give any recognition. In the past also we have issued election manifesto. Everybody has appreciated, but they have not voted for us.
Out of 23, how many you are expecting to win this election? In how many seats?
I don't know. It depends also AICC how they will do the funding, because our people don't have resources. And last time AICC failed to us. This time also they are lukewarm. I think AICC, I can't say they're doing very well. Congress has been in the opposition. We don't have resources. We are offering our service. We are not trying to buy leadership. We wanted to be servants of the people.
So you mean is a vision?
No money. Everybody thinks short-term money, and they suffer for 20 years. Now, the haves and the have-not classification is very wide. And this government is one-sided government. They think those who have voted for opposition are not the citizens of Nagaland. It is not their responsibility. Even as Sikh men, they think, you have not voted for me, die. I will not take care of you. That's the attitude of this government and MLAs. So, I don't know, God is there. I think they will face the wrath of God only. I can only think only that. Otherwise, that type of attitude, that type of irresponsibility. When you run a government, it's people's government. It's your responsibility to take care of everybody. And you see, to ensure happiness of every citizen. is the responsibility of the government. And that's how we call welfare government. But this is not happening here.
Thank you so much for joining us in India Today, Henny. Thank you. Thank you, sir.